Hello everyone, and I have decided to put in the ending cutscene. I think I'm going to have to eventually... I'm eventually going to have to get over fear of copyright. However, I still have to be wary of new games.
One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. Whoever does it isn't coming back.
This is a pretty old game, so I shouldn't have to
Not
worry.
exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? So that's how it is? So much for shit. Fine, I'll do it. Okay, I got it. I guess if this doesn't work, I'm screwed anyway, right? Stay strong.
If we don't end wars, wars will end us. And so is the beginning of the end. She has initiated what will soon be the downfall of the Brotherhood of Steel on East Devastation. Activated combat.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, and the lone wanderer ultimately surrendered to the vices that had claimed so many others. Selfishness, greed, cruelty. These were the values that guided a lost soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity and sacrifice her own life for the greater good of mankind. Sadly, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the wanderer agreed. Humanity would be preserved, but only in its purest form. The waters of life flowed at last, but the virus contained within soon eradicated all those unworthy of salvation. The capital wasteland, despite its progress, became a graveyard. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Alright. Now what you're going to see is the beginning of the Broken Steel DLC. You may or may not do that.
Easy now. Take it slow. Don't move too quickly. It's all right. You're in this. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. It's good to see you on your feet again. It's all right. I understand. I have no doubt she refused to allow you to put yourself in harm's way. We all owe her a great debt. I could not live without her. It's all right. You're safe now. You're in the citadel. There was an explosion as the purifier started. You were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over you for days. I'm glad to see that our efforts weren't in vain. Yes, it did. We've been distributing the water as best we can.
You've been distributing the virus as best you can.
There have been reports of some problems, but we're
Some
dealing
viral problems.
Without your assistance, this never would have been possible. We all owe both you and your father a great deal of thanks.
For destroying everything you work for.
Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether they can count on you to help us.
Yes, and then I'll backstab you again. Depending on if I subdues or not.
Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier. If you travel there, speak with... Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
Let's go with Brad Resist. I'm just gonna try to fix this.
Medical procedures initiated.
amusing.
Diagnose. Narrow pathway. Full motor functions restored. Medical procedures initiated. Administering treatment. Please stand still. Medical procedure complete. Acknowledged. Hitting the rack.
Well. Anyway. Till next time, this has been PAUH478. Not sure if we'll ever revisit, but goodbye. It's over here. I'm gonna save it twice. And that'll be it for now.